Hi everyone, welcome to goclasses. In this session, we have All India Rank 6 in GATE DA 2026. Abraham. Abraham was goclasses complete course enrolled student for GATE DA preparation. We are very happy and proud of him. So, Abraham, congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, Abraham, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay. Sir, is everything okay? Uh,
Yeah, actually, I think some internet issue is there, Abraham.
okay. Is it fine now?
Yes. Now it's fine. Yes. So, Abraham,
So,
yes, please introduce yourself.
my name is Abraham Varghese. So, I am from Kerala. I finished my BTech from NIT Calicut in Computer Science and Engineering in 2025. So, after my BTech, I was not placed in any company. So don't think that I just took a drop for the last year and prepared for GATE. So it was just that I was forced to prepare for GATE because I wasn't getting any job. Actually, in my BTech, I was not at all interested to join for an MTech program again. I was just interested to get a job. So what I'm saying is that it was just my situations that got me to prepare for this GATE 2026. So what can I say? Previous year also, I wrote the GATE CS because I was not aware about the GATE exam itself. Uh, Actually, I wrote only GATE CS paper. So I didn't write the DA paper. And I just got 28 marks in GATE CS 2025, and my rank was 28,000. So actually, I did everything except studying in my college days. That's the reason. It is not just that I don't have the capacity to study, but just somehow I just didn't study in my BTech days. So if you compare with me, just even with a non-circuit branch student, his knowledge and mine will be same in the CS fundamentals. So that's why when I prepared for GATE 2026, I just got into GATE DA just because I just hate my CS syllabus. That's how I just got into my DA preparation.
Abraham, I really relate to it because during my BTech also, I did everything except studying. And what you are saying very honestly, very openly. And definitely, many students, they will feel motivation and they will feel, inspiration from your journey. So you are basically saying that you were forced to prepare for GATE because you were not getting any job from I can say campus. Okay. So can you
Sir,
just yes.
sir, I just want to interrupt one thing. My thought was what you said was just before preparing before my GATE preparation. So after I started my GATE preparation, uh, my what thoughts almost got changed entirely. That I just want to do an MTech itself. That's what the mind after when I start preparing for GATE, because it is just that I didn't like the subjects. That's why I just hate to go for an MTech again. So when the teaching was entirely a new type, when I get into the Go classes course structures, that was the time when I really got interest again into my learning subjects. That's why I just got what I like these ML topics. That's why I just wanted to do an MTech. My interest entirely got changed after starting my preparation. That's it.
So basically, when you started your preparation, GATE preparation, in the initially, basically the initial motivation was not actually MTech. The initial motivation was because you currently don't have a job, you did not get placement, so GATE was the only option you thought. And at that time you were not interested in masters or MTech because you were not interested in subjects. like the computer science subjects, even the gate DS subjects also, at that time you were not interested because you did not study, you had not studied them from, from the perspective of understanding. So you are basically saying that once you started learning them, like with Go classes course, you joined Go classes Gate DA complete course, and once you started learning those courses, then you found interest that okay, these courses, these subjects, machine learning, this is my area of interest now. And now you are saying that you are genuinely interested in doing MTech, right?
Yes, sir. What I can say is that a student's interest for a particular subject is heavily dependent on who is teaching them, actually. Because, in either is actually interested into he is very much interested and he likes a subject very much. Otherwise, he just hate the subject very much. This is the only two options. So, this both options heavily depends on who teaches you. That's what makes the result.
Okay, okay, Abraham. So Abraham, in your BTech, were there any backlogs, or what was the reason? Can you, like, because you are honestly sharing your journey, and remember, many people, they don't once they get success, they don't share their failures. Okay, so you got success, all India rank 6, this is the dream single digit rank you got. Now you will be joining the top colleges, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, whichever college you want, you will be getting that. Then basically, your, I can say, your future is also very secure. But I just want to know that during your BTech, what were the primary reasons for not getting placed?
Sir, actually, I I prepared heavily and very rigorously for the JE preparation. That's why I got 7,000 rank for JE main, and I just got into NIT Calicut. So after entering into NIT Calicut, a lot of freedom was given. Like we are outside from home, so there is no pressure from teachers. It's not like other government college or like any other private colleges. They just don't look at you. They just come and teach and go. If you want to study, that study. Then if don't, then don't come even to the class. There is not even attendance mandatory for these colleges. So this was the first time I was entirely and I just enjoyed my freedom. I just got somehow got into another world and I just involved in various activities like clubs, street play, home teams, like everything except studying. So I just got interest. I just lose my interest gradually. Like it was just after my third year, I just realized my mistake. Like I didn't get any internship in any company. So by that time, my CGPA just got dropped to 6 point. So for up to third year, I just studied in the last day of my exams, the previous day, and just I just got somehow passed for every exam. So that was my process. For the last year only, I just realized my mistake and started studying again. And I scored SGPA of 7.5 for the last two semesters, but it was too late to increase my CGPA. It just got stuck in my 6 point. A 6 point is a very bad criteria. About they all the companies look for at least seven. So that was a major drawback.
Okay, so overall, after BTech from NIT Calicut, overall now what is your CGPA?
It is 6.75.
6.75. Okay, so Abraham, and then w- what made you believe that you will be getting a top rank in the gate exam when you started the gate preparation? Like, did you have certain kind of belief, or did you just have a doubt that okay, I will be able to do it, maybe I will not be able to do it? Were you basically, did you have lack of confidence, or were you full of confidence that okay, I did not study in BTech, but now I will study and I will top it? So what mentality you had just before starting the gate preparation?
So actually, I didn't have any thought. Like I just put my head in many things. Like I just went for bank exams, SSC, government exam, and my brother. It was my brother. He actually studied in IISc for his BSc and MSc, integrated MSc. He actually studied in IISc. Uh, he asked me to prepare for gate. So and also he said to prepare for DA itself. Like he knows I am little interested in ML. So if I am not interested in CS, just prepare for gate. The syllabus is also less, so at least do for that. So that's the time when I prepared for gate. I have no resources to where to look, where to study like that. In I was first time I thought I should do a self study, like no other resources, no other coachings. So I downloaded some artificial intelligence standard textbook and try to study using that textbooks. So actually, I understood that it is not going to be a good idea, because for completing at least 10 pages, it is taking long hours. I'm not understanding anything. I am not covering even the basics. I didn't know I should understand linear algebra, probability for taking these artificial intelligence courses. So it was after searching in the YouTube, I saw a video of Anjali Chauhan, ma'am, who scored Air 13 IISc. So she shared certain strategies to work on prepare for gate. So at last she told that there is a she told all the free resources, like every student can access. So at last she told there is a free AMTs all India mock test. After you finish your syllabus, you can access the free AMTs of Go classes. So that's how I just looked the Gate Overflow website the first time I am looking that, and then gradually I just saw the Go classes website. Then I saw the linear algebra course for free. Then I saw the after I watched the linear algebra course within 1 month. That's just I that's when I understood. So this is the course I should take, because if I take this, I won't regret. That's for sure, because it's a perfect tool for Gate DA. So before that, you asked whether I have confidence or not, or confidence. In my case, when whatever I do, I don't think negatively. I just think that, let's see, during my entire preparation for the last 6 months, I just started my preparation in August. So each and every day I am thinking that I'm going to be the all India rank one. Like that was my thinking. I am not even getting the top 50 in the starting, or even at the last also. So even at the last moment, I am thinking that I am going to be the all India rank one. That's how the mentality should be, even if you are not getting. So at last, if you work hard, if your mentality is right, God will be with you, and somehow you will get it.
That's really interesting statement you mentioned, that you said that in my case, whatever I do, there is no negative thinking. So this is really incredible. And you also said that even though you are not getting in top 15 in the mock test, then also you have in your mind that okay, I will be all India rank 1 in the gate D exam. Ultimately you became all India rank 6. That itself is, incredible. But the mindset is incredible. Half the battle is won by the mindset, I can say. By self belief, by self confidence, by removing the negative thoughts, just focusing on positivity and also focusing on your hard work, believing in your hard work. So these things, I can say, they do 50% of the work. The remaining 50% is, going through the syllabus, learning the concepts, understanding the concepts, doing the test series, okay, improving with every test, so like that. So I hope all the future aspirants who are watching this session, this is really incredible session, to be honest. This type of interview, or I can say this type of student, usually you will find, okay, with full of confidence, but still you can see, when he started the gate preparation, his motivation was basically, lack of job. That was the motivation, but now the entire mindset has changed. Now he is genuinely interested in pursuing the MTech masters in the field of, I think, machine learning and data science. So, Abraham, now you will be pursuing the MTech. So, any particular interest you have, like, I want to do my master's in this field?
Yeah, actually, I the only next step is to take an MTech in AI, because at this stage, even if I'm offered a PSU job, I won't take that, because I know how much value an MTech will give now after studying these courses. So I'll take an MTech AI. uh, confusion is between IISc Bangalore and IIT Madras.
So for that, I will connect you with our toppers, our alumni who are currently studying in ISC Bangalore, IIT Madras, IIT Bombay. You just mention, and I will connect you with them. You can talk to them. We will also conduct, multiple sessions where we will be inviting our alumni who are currently studying in the top colleges. So you can ask them for any guidance. Now, Abraham, about the go classes courses, about the go classes lectures, when you joined, you mentioned one thing, that okay, your entire perspective got changed. You suddenly found interest in the subjects when you started learning linear algebra, probability. Linear algebra was the subject which you watched, that was free. Go classes linear algebra is freely available on go classes website, also on the YouTube channel. So so Abraham started with the go classes linear algebra course, and after that he decided that okay, this is the course with which I want to prepare for gate da. So Abraham, during your gate da preparation with go classes, what were the moments like? Were there any moments where you felt, wow, like you just felt the happiness of studying, the happiness of learning? Were there such moments? Any particular moment you want to share?
Sir, it is full of the wow moments in the Go Classes course. Actually, I could say, because it was in the what I can say, in my past, it was only in the JE preparation that I just got very interested in the mathematics and other subjects, because the teachers teaching us were actually not saying the theory; they are showing in visually, like we can see the mathematics like that they are teaching. So after seeing the linear algebra course, the machine learning, these courses actually got remembered me the past. Like we can see these things actually. What can I say? So in for specifically for Sachin sir, the linear algebra and the machine learning course is a pure gold mine for the GATE syllabus aspirants. Actually, what can I say? Uh, Before prepare in the 2025, I just I just tried to learn the deep learning course from IIT Madras professor Nitesh Kabra. I just got didn't understand anything. I just like fed up with after even the two lectures. So after learning these fundamentals, linear algebra, probability, machine learning, I just looked the deep learning course just after the gate exam finished, because I am now free. So that's when I realized it's just a piece of paper. Like we are understanding everything very easily. Like I just got wondered how my knowledge increased without me knowing. Like it was just great. So also the intuitions and mathematics, he just goes go to the deepest of the mathematics. Like we can just derive anything after if any other question is given, we can just we don't want to just use a theory, we can just prove it by our own. Now about saying you about Deepak sir, actually before saying about you, I should say that DBMS is one of the, actually every subject was difficult in my BTech. So DBMS is one of the most difficult subject I ever faced. Like I have seen many videos in the YouTube before my exams. I just got passed somehow. That's the knowledge I have. I just didn't understand anything. After 2 days, I just forgot everything that I studied. That's the current scenario when I just learned the DBMS in my college days. But actually, I should say that like you taught it the best way I can ever experience. Like uh, you are going through the topics gradually, like stepping into a ladder. Like it was a very smooth process. Like step by step, each topic is related to the next topic. So it was a great process, and you told every important points again and again and again and again. So the points are just carved into our minds. Like, and you are using both of you are using all the standard resources and everything. The twist is that I just got full marks for DBMS subjects in Gate D and CS paper both. That's that was the final outcome after I studied DBMS.
Thank you, Abraham, for sharing, such a detailed feedback about machine learning course, linear algebra course, DBMS course, and it is clearly visible. The joy of learning is clearly visible when, to be honest, until we understand a concept, we fear the subject or we hate the subject. But once we understand the concept, then suddenly we feel, this subject is beautiful. Suddenly
Yes,
that
yes.
hate converts into love. The difference of conversion from hate to love, this transition is basically done by the correct, clear, and complete understanding of the subject. So once you understand, then suddenly your whole perspective about that subject will completely change.
Yes,
And
sir. That I should say that because I just decided to take the Gate DA syllabus just because I just don't like the Gate CS syllabus. That's why. But after studying this DBMS course, I just thought that wow, it was just a piece of paper. So I should have also taken the Gate CS syllabus also from Gate DA because Gate Go classes because it will. I thought that if you are teaching, then that will also become like easy, so that's why I said that interest in a subject heavily depends on who teaches you.
actually, Abraham, now you got All India rank 6 in Gate DA. So you will be, getting the top college. So of course you don't have to now, you don't have to prepare for Gate CS. And I think now you will basically, you will never know how, how good the other subjects of Gate CS has been taught. But I just want to tell you that in future also, if there is any topic, you come, let's assume graph theory, even graph theory, these topics, for example, graph theory is actually used, in most of the fields. Then you can just, was those topics which you need in future, so then maybe you can just send me a message that, okay sir, this is the topic, is it in the Gate syllabus? And if it is in the Gate syllabus, I will provide you the lectures and you can watch it and you can share the feedback with me. So actually, let me share with you one message in the chat, Abraham. A student in the chat, Puspa Rawat, has written that, yes, Bhaiya, you are an absolute motivation for so many students. To be honest, this interview, if someone asks me, just select maybe three interviews which every student should watch, then definitely this interview will be one of them. you know
Thank you,
this
sir. Thank you,
this
Sachin.
is this is from, I can say, this is the, I will post today, I will post in the Go classes announcement group. We have private Telegram announcement group for the enrolled students. So there I will post it that if you have to watch, only three interviews, then definitely this will be one of them. So Abraham, thank you for sharing. And to be honest, I have seen many students that once they get success, they just talk about success. They don't want to show to the world that at a time they had failed as well. At a time maybe they failed, they don't want to show it. They just want to show that, okay, this is the success, and they just want to convey that they have always been successful. But you basically, you did not compromise with the words, you did not play with the words, and you were, I can say, completely honest about your journey. Because remember, Abraham, there are many students like you all over the
Yes,
India.
sir.
There are many students like you, and when they hear the honest story from a topper like you, then they also feel motivated. Maybe next year some topper, maybe next year some student will tell us that, sir, 1 year back I watched Abraham interview, and that was the motivation for my preparation, for my hard work, and today I am here. So these things happen. I have seen this, in the last 8 years of my gate experience. So thank you so much, Abraham, for sharing your complete preparation journey. We are really incredibly happy and proud of you. And
Sir, I like
yes,
to explain my preparation also because
yes,
what
yes,
I
yes. Please, please do, please do.
so actually, I studied for 5 to 6 to 7. This was the max 7. I think I just studied 6 hours on an average every day daily. The thing is that I studied daily. That's it. That's what I'm saying. You should be consistent. I didn't go for any other what meetings or with the friends or family gatherings. How my preparation was. I just finished 4 lectures of the 2 hour length lectures of ML, linear algebra, and every subject. Uh, if the length was on an average, if the length was 2 hours, I finished four of these lectures in one day. And how I prepared my note was that I watched the lectures one time entire fully, not the entire subject. One lecture I will watch once, and the next time I watch, I am preparing the notes. So I watched each lectures 2 times. So after studying, I just did the calisthenics exercise, that it's type of gymnastics. So I suggest everyone to do some sort of exercise each day. I just did that for 1 hour, 1.5 hour daily for relieving my stress. Also, the main thing is that when I started my gate preparation, I deleted Instagram. I just removed every social media from my mobile phone. Uh, I was just using only my laptop. I didn't use my mobile phone each and every day for seeing the lectures. That's how my preparation was. So I just want to say that just delete your Instagram or any type of social media, because that is a huge load of negativity and huge load of time wasting. So just remember that.
This is really incredible suggestion. Just delete it. Okay, if you are thinking, okay, let me keep it, I will just spend maybe half an hour. That's not how it works. These social media platforms, how they are designed to keep you, keep watching the reels, okay, these things. So just delete them. And the
Yes, sir,
useful
because
platforms. Yes, yes.
yeah, I before I deleting the Instagram, I was just thinking, oh, what will I do? I'm going to delete to Instagram. How will I know every information? Oh, what will others think? But the thing is that even after 1 year, even now also I am not using it. Actually, the thing is that nothing changes. There is no problem at all. Everyone is doing their job. Everyone is doing other activities. Nothing changes. No one cares about if you are on the Instagram or not. It just matters for you only. Just do it for yourself.
Yes. So, Abraham, what about Telegram? Like, were you active on Telegram? We have private Telegram groups, for the enrolled students. So, the private announcement group, discussion group, alumni group. Were you active there, or did you like deactivate Telegram also?
No, I just didn't deactivate Telegram, but I was not active. Like it was not in my phone. It was only in my laptop only. So whenever a notification come, I cannot hear that vibration sound. So that a message is in the Telegram. So I just have the Telegram in my laptop. So one time or two time during 1 day or 2 day, like it depends. Sometimes 1 or 2 times in a day, I just look the Telegram. Not because of a
Okay.
notification, I just look myself. Is there any information?
Okay, were you checking the announcement group? We have a private announcement group where
Yeah, yeah.
only from our side we can send the message. A student cannot put the message in. Basically, we have multiple Telegram groups, private groups for the enrolled students. One is announcement group, one is discussion group, and one is alumni group where they can discuss with our previous toppers. So, were you like regularly every day, 1 or 2 times you were checking the announcement group?
Yeah, I just pinned that group in my Telegram, because there are so many groups in Telegram, film groups, but like finance groups, like so many groups are there in Telegram. So I just pinned that announcement group and the private group of goclasses, just to see any messages was coming.
Okay, you pinned them at the top. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, Abraham, a student is asking in the chat. So, the student name is Sanket. Sanket is asking, I have a question. Gate DA is new. It's been only 3 years. Gate 2026 DA exam was the third DA exam. I can say third year of DA. So, Gate DA is new and has less previous year questions. From where did he find good questions to solve for practice? So, for practice, what were your resources?
For practice, it was just only the test series and the weekly quiz topic test, subject wise test was there, mock test, full length mock test was there, AMTs was there. It is more than enough for a student to practice questions. So if you look at my gate overflow profile, I have written above 120 exams for the past 6 months, because uh, it is not exam, it is the number of exams that you have given. Like for when I started my preparation, I was reluctant to do any type of week, even the weekly, because I was very afraid of oh, what will my marks will be, what if I don't know. But that was just the problem of starting. If you start one exam, then the ladder will go above and above. Like once I start the exam, I just wanted to finish a topic and just do that weekly quiz, just do that topic test. So I did every in each and every of the exams that were provided. That my exam number of exams taken were above 100.
Okay. And did you also solve the gate CS PYQs of those subject which are overlapping between gate CS and DA? Did you solve the gate CS PYQs as well? For example, for algorithm data structure, DBMS, linear algebra, probability, for these subjects, did you solve the gate computer science previous year questions as well?
No, no. I thought that linear algebra and probability are way less difficult than the gate DS syllabus. So I did. I just look only the go classes. I mean DA previous papers. But actually, I will say that you won't finish doing the number of questions it is already given. Everyone is actually. Yesterday gave a post in LinkedIn. So many inquiries were asked to me. Everyone is asking how many questions we do. Is there any enough questions, or will I get uh, will I finish within 1 year? Will I get a top rank within 100? Don't think too much. Just start. It is the resources will come to you day by day. Just do the things which is in front of you right now. It will come to you because I will say that you won't finish giving the questions which is already given. Just do it. Start from right now.
So Abraham, basically for practice, you did all the Go classes, weekly quizzes, all the Go classes, topic wise test, subject wise test, all India mock test. Basically, you are saying that in the last 6 months, if we go to your Gate Overflow profile on the Gate Overflow, then you have attempted, each and every test. I think more than 120 tests you attempted, and you found that these are enough. Like you don't have to worry about just collecting more and more resources. Okay, actually some students, this happens, that some students, they just want to keep collecting the resources. But actually you are saying that, okay, instead of keep collecting the resources, just get started, just start studying. You have the resource, you just start studying, and then automatically it's like a climbing the ladder, and you will become the top ranker. So Abraham, thank you for sharing about your practice as well. And Abraham, during the mock test attempt, whether it is all India mock test, full length mock test, or topic wise test, or weekly quiz, if you got less marks, then were you feeling demotivated that, okay, let's not attempt more, maybe go for some easy test series which will give you full marks and you will get confidence? So what was your thought process? What was your mindset when you got less marks in the test, or when you got more marks in the test, like that?
Yeah, telling about the AIMTs, I must say that because most of the test I was out of top 50. Like I got 70 something rank, 60 something rank, 120 something rank. Then I just for the last two AIMTs I got 21th rank and 19th rank. That was the range. I never got above 70 marks. That was the thing. For every exam, I almost the range was up to 70. That was the range of my marks. So sometimes my rank was below 100. So when my parents heard that, they were telling me that, oh, you should prepare well, you won't get seat. Like what will happen? They were very much stressed, like every student will have. But in my mind, I know that this is not the thing that I didn't know. It was just because of my silly mistakes. I can just crack this exam. I already said that thing positively every time, because even after getting low marks in the AMTs, I'm just thinking that it was just my mistake. It is not that I didn't know. A lot of silly mistakes were. I must say that each and every one of the students who got lower rank than me in this gate D actual gate D exam is not because they don't know the theory or anything. It is just because of the silly mistake. I also tried to reduce the silly mistakes, but I also got the many silly mistakes in the actual D exam. But it is the one who makes less silly mistakes who gets the rank. So it is just that if you finish the complete DA course, you will know every subjects in detail. But the silly mistakes is the one you should reduce the most, because the theory will be almost like knowing to everyone who did almost the full syllabus. So I'm saying reduce the silly mistakes. Think positively. You can do. Everyone can do actually. If they work hard, almost all people are saying, "Oh, they have got less marks. They have not covered one subject." Then don't raise your voice. Just finish your subjects each and every lecture. Just watch it perfectly and understand it very clearly. You will get full marks. You can score full marks if you reduce the silly mistakes. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, Abraham, if you, maybe I don't know if you have seen it or not, but before the exam, I posted a post on all the Go
Yes,
Classes social media channel where I wrote that, where two, three things I wrote. Okay, one thing was that the difference between a good rank and a great rank, that is the silly mistakes.
yes, yes, yes,
So silly mistakes can take you from a great rank to good rank. And if
yes.
you reduce the silly mistakes, then you can keep, you can hold your great rank.
If you ask me, did I? Everyone will think that I did no silly mistakes. That's why I just got this top rank. It is not that I also made 5 to 6 marks silly mistakes. I just got fed up with my silly mistakes. Even I did it for the real gate exam. So, but try to make less silly mistake. That's what we can do. Right? Just try it.
Basically, what you have in your hand, you can just, keep attempting the test, keep attempting the weekly quizzes, whether it is, topic wise test or full length mock test or weekly quiz. The point is, after the test is over, you do the analysis. How many silly mistakes you made, what type of silly mistakes you did. You don't repeat those silly mistakes again. In the next test you make new silly mistakes, no problem, but do not repeat the same type of silly mistakes that you already made in the previous test. Okay, keep making new silly mistakes, that is perfectly fine. So in your, basically in your control, you have the analysis, that is in your control. Okay, and then automatically, when you keep improving after every test, you keep analyzing your mistakes and improving, from learning from them, improving from them, then you will eventually become a topper. And Abraham, one more thing actually I want to share. Just before the gate exam, I mentioned this also, that calmness in the
Yes,
exam during the 3 hours, calmness has almost 10 marks.
yes.
So how do you like, how do you relate to it?
My calmness was little less, so I just got 4 marks. My 6 marks, 6 marks were gone. Okay, I tried to be calm, but it was just the like if the speed is very fast, like if we do it very fastly, some type of silly mistakes can happen. Like I must say that if for a question which was for the probability question, two conditions were given. Either first condition or second condition must happen. That was the question. I just thought it and read that both first condition and second condition must happen. That was a very silly word. Like blunder I did. Like 2 marks were gone for that. But try to reduce. That's what I can say. Even I also did silly mistakes. Just
So Abraham,
yeah, as you said, just be calm. That's it. Just try. If you can be calm, then it's great. Just try to do some meditations or like that each and every day, because that will be very grateful.
yes, that will be really helpful. And also, you have 1 year in front of you. Remember, every test is not to judge yourself, test is to improve, so that you don't make mistakes in the final exam. Okay, so that is the real important thing you have to understand. And this is not easy to understand for most of the students, but after the exam they realize that they should have taken the test for learning, for improving, not for judging the marks. Okay, for judging themselves. you know Abraham is saying that in most of the test, his rank in most of the go classes test, his rank was 60, 70, 120 in most of the test. Before the all India mock test, we conduct AIMT all India mock test in the in the December January month. But before that, Abraham, who got all India rank 6, he was getting 60, 70, 120, these many ranks in the go classes test. So you can see that it's all about mindset of improvement. Then eventually he got good marks in the all India mock test, and also then in the gate exam also. Abraham, in the gate exam, in the gate DA 2026, what were your marks score?
So my final mark is 78.67 and my score is 980. I just imagine to be just above at least 800 to be applying to IISc. That
But you
was
got
my mind.
but
Yeah,
you got
it was a great
960,
980, 980.
980.
Yeah.
So your target was 800 and you got 980.
Yes.
That's really incredible. Just one last doubt I will take from the chat. A student Narayan is asking that first of all, he is thanking you for sharing your preparation strategy, and he is asking what was your revision strategy.
Yeah, revision is very, I must say that I didn't revise every topics after completing every time. Like I just finished linear algebra, then I prepared probability, then I go for ML. I just didn't revise linear algebra probability again. That was a mistake, I must say. But the advantage was that I just finished my syllabus by the end of November itself. So most of the people will be finishing by January or December. That's why everyone is telling that you should revise every subject along with the studying other subjects itself. So that was a mistake by my from my side, but for my luck, I just finished my syllabus by the end of November, and I just again tried to learn everything once again. That took somewhat long hours to study again. So I will say that don't do that mistake which I did. Just try to revise every subject at least within 1 week. Like after you don't want to revise every subject each and every day. Just sometime 1 hour or 2 hour, at least 1 week. That will be helpful.
Thank you, Abraham, for sharing your revision strategy. So let me just put a conclusion of what we have discussed so far. So Abraham deactivated all the social media very clearly. When he started his gate preparation, he clearly deactivated all the social media. Basically, he removed the time wasting factors, or I can say he removed the distractions. Okay, that is one thing. Second thing, that he followed go classes complete course. He studied from our all the subjects of gate da from go classes, and the feedback he shared, that is lovely, and I thank Abraham for that. The third thing, he mentioned one thing, that he used to, basically what he did, he watched the lecture. If there is a, let's assume any lecture is 2 hour lecture, he watch it, and then he will watch it again, and in the second time he will make the notes, right? This was
Yes,
your
yes,
strategy, that
yes,
every
sir.
lecture you were watching 2 times. The first time you are just watching and you are learning the concepts, you are just grasping the concepts, understanding the concepts. But then you are second time you are watching that same lecture, and now this time you are writing your notes.
Yes, because first time we will not be understanding the what the intuitions and mathematics is somewhat very moderate to difficult, I could say. So no one will understand it in the first time. Don't just try to watch it one time and think that they understand everything. Just try to understand one topic, one lecture. If they don't understand, watch it again before writing the note. Don't just write the notebook. So even if they are not understanding this, then just try to like hear each and every minute slowly and write the note slowly, and make sure that you are understanding the understanding what you are writing. If you are not understanding, then don't write it in the notebook. After understanding only, you just write it in a notebook, and after that you can just revise your notebooks. I just didn't watch any of the lectures after after I wrote my notebook. I just revised it just by looking at my notebooks itself at the last time.
So Abraham, did you write your own notes for all the
Yes, yes,
subjects?
yes, yes. I must say that I prepared in a way. I haven't written such type of notebook in my entire life. The very I will kiss it if if you see it, you will also kiss it. That beautifully I have written each and every subject. Like I used four color pens and I wrote in a very beautiful manner. So it will be like you. I don't think how much you will understand by looking into others notebook. Other toppers notebooks were given, of course it will help you. Some information you don't have, you can gain from that notebook if it is there. That will help you, but for your understanding you must write the notebook, and you should write each and every detail of the lectures in the notebooks. Then only you must write. Otherwise, just writing and saying I didn't got the top rank, it's of no use.
That's really incredible. And Abraham, I have one request. I have one request. So all the notes that you written, you are saying that from the go classes get a complete course, all the lectures you watched, and and you have written beautiful notes of yourself, like you have written for all the courses, for all the subjects, and for every lecture. We request you to share them so that we will provide to the future aspirants, and they will also feel, benefit of from your notes. They will also get benefited. So I request you that just like I will send you a message on the WhatsApp, and maybe we can convert those notes into PDF, and those PDF we can share with our gate da complete course enrolled students. We can share them.
Yes, it's a pleasure. But as I have said, you can just refer my notebooks, but you must make your own notebooks. That's it.
Yes, no, that's correct. That students should always, it is always recommended that you write your own notes. That is the most beautiful thing you can do for yourself. That is an investment for future, for revision. But just some students they prepare with job, some students they prepare with college, some students have, I can say, they are short on time or they start late. Some students start in August, maybe September. So the toppers notes also might be helpful. So
Yes,
Abraham,
sir.
I will send you a message, and your notes, because you are saying that you have written such a beautiful notes, you
Yes,
yourself.
I can. I can confidently say that.
So you are proud of your own notes, and we also want those notes for our future aspirants. So I will share, I will send a message on WhatsApp, and let's convert those notes to PDF, and let's make sure that even after 5 year, 10 year also, students will be messaging you that thank you Abraham, I am learning from your notes.
Yes, sir. I will also save that file in my for my entire life, because that will be a great investment. I can refer anytime when I want. Just I don't want to watch the entire lecture again.
Thank you. Thank you, Abraham, for sharing everything. And in the chat also, students are saying, wow, effort does pay off. So you can see a student Narayan is thanking you. Other students are also thanking you. Puspa is saying that Puspa is saying that you are a motivation for so many students. So all the students who have watched this interview in the chat right now, please congratulate Abraham. And after this session is over, please like this session, please put a comment. This really is the most incredible interview that I can say, one of the most incredible interview that I have taken. And I would like all the gate aspirants, not only DA aspirants, all the gate aspirants to watch it, because this is really inspirational, this is really motivational. I am feeling motivated that okay, from Abraham, from your notes, I will study. So really incredible. Again, congratulations, Abraham, and thank you for joining us in this session in a very nice, energetic way, in a very detailed way. You shared everything. From your smile, from your laughter, it is clearly visible how proud you are of your hard work, how happy you are of your achievement, and we can clearly see that we were also, I can say, a good part of your preparation journey.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
One thing I should say that you will be remembered for my entire life. This is a life changer for me. Actually, I would say.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, Abraham. Like this has made our not only a day, it has made our year. it, so thank you so much. Okay, a student Narayan is saying in the chat, it's not easy. It's not easy achievement, and basically, just the start. Congratulations again. Okay, so thank you, Abraham, and all the students. Please put a comment. This video needs your, I can say, whatever is your thought about Abraham's preparation, anything. So just put in the comment, and if you have any doubt to ask to Abraham, because I am very sure Abraham, many students will be wanting to ask doubts to you, asking, they want to ask questions to you. So in the future, if any student watching this video has any doubt to ask to Abraham, please put in the comments. And whenever you will ask any doubt to Abraham in the comments, we will send the video to Abraham, and we will request him to reply to your doubts. So in the future also, if you are watching this video, then feel free to put your doubts. Any question you have to ask to Abraham, put in the comments. Okay. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and thank you, Abraham, again for joining,
Sir,
and
I
congratulations.
would,
Yes,
sir, I would like to finish this topic by saying something like last words.
please do.
Okay, so the final suggestions is that, as I said, don't think too much. Okay, everyone is asking too much questions. They are not answering. They are asking too much questions. So all you can do is study. Nothing else you can do. So just study instead of just asking right now itself. That's it. You can do. Then work hard. If you can say that I did my best, I gave my everything, then don't worry. Almighty will be there to help you. So for my exam, I just went with the full confidence that I will be there one. So then do some meditations each and every day. Do yourself a favor. As I said, think and tell and behave in a positive way. Just think about the possibilities, opportunities, and the environment you have. Be grateful. So understand that the gate exam is a game of mind, and just studying can help you to a certain extent. So everything else will be decided on what you are thinking, what you are behaving each moment, each day. That's it.
One more point, actually, Abraham. Just I remembered you mentioned one line that is really important. So at the end of this session, I want to repeat that line. Abraham mentioned in this session that he was proud of his consistency. When he was talking about his preparation journey, he mentioned one thing, that he studied every day. He did not go to family gatherings. He missed many events, many functions, many vacations. He studied every day consistently, and this is what he told this with so much proud. So I also just wanted to mention this to all the students, that if you do, if you work hard, if you just put your best efforts this year, make 2026 your year. I can say 2025 was the year of hard work for Abraham. Abraham is saying that he has never done this type of hard work. He has made beautiful notes. He never made such beautiful notes in his entire life. So you can see 2025 year, the year of 2025 will be remembered by Abraham. you know in the future also, he will remember that that was the year I changed my life completely. So to all the students who are watching this video, make this year your year of hard work. This year you turn around your life. And if you found this session, this interview helpful, please don't hesitate to share this with all the aspirants, and put a comment. Just put one comment, whether some doubt, some question. If you don't have any question, just congratulate Abraham. If this session was helpful, then you can thank Abraham for this fantastic interview. And thank you, everyone, for
Sir,
watching. Yes,
sir, what you said is correct, because if you are, sir, everyone is asking whether you studied more than 11 hours, 12 hours a day, whether you studied without sleeping. So it is not that it is not because I am a topper, because I just wanted to study 6 hours, 7 hours. It is not that. It is, yeah, everything that is needed is just the consistency, like sir said. I just studied 7 6 7 hours every day. I just studied every day. That's it.
that's really incredible. I will make sure, Abraham, that I tell, even if I have to, tell every individual student to watch this interview, I will do that. So seriously, matlab, I am not joking. And you also, Abraham, please share this interview with all the students, because I know, I have seen students in the last 10 years, and I know there are many students who will feel that this interview will be the, I can say, the what the turning factor, I can say, turning point for their preparation, or I can say in terms of motivation, in terms of inspiration. So thank you, Abraham. Please share this interview, you also, and I will also share, and all the students who are watching, you also please share. So thank you so much. Thank you, Abraham, for
Oh,
joining.
yeah, it was a great hour. Thank you, sir.
And Abraham, just one thing, in future also, you are always welcome to go classes interviews,
Yes,
or
sir. Yes,
any
sir.
mentorship session. If you
Yes,
ever
sir.
think, if you ever have time, if you are available, if you are free to guide students, to mentor them, then for our go classes DA complete course students, with you we will conduct mentorship session.
Yes, sir. I will surely try to do that, because that has helped me also in the last past year. You have tried to put so many like events with the toppers previous year. That has helped me also. So I will try to do my best.
Thank you so much, Abraham. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, Abraham. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.